precious ladies. How are you? I am excited to be doing my first live in this group. Well, join me for today's live to discover how you can become the go-to authority in your field, become more visible online, and also land more speaking opportunities. If we haven't met before, my name is Raimonda Jan, and I am a mentor, serial entrepreneur, and also a founder of an online global community called the Women in Business Club. So if you join me live, leave a comment, let me know where in the world you are and what kind of business do you have. Now, so great to be here and meet so many of you in this community. I have been part of the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group for quite a few months actually, and I met so many of you ladies in this group already. Now, I want to see you in the comments. Let me know if you're watching this, and let me know if you want to land more speaking opportunities. Public speaking have helped my business and have also helped me establish myself as the go-to authority. Over the last 2 years or 3 years, I have hosted nearly probably 10 or 15 events for female entrepreneurs, and I have truly enjoyed the whole process of creating events, doing public speaking myself, and also giving opportunities to other women to take a stage, take a center stage, to show themselves up. And I have mentored so many women to become much more visible online, because let's face it, business is not easy and marketing costs a lot of money. And as entrepreneurs, we really need to find ways to leverage visibility and put yourselves out there. So if public speaking is exciting you at all, make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know what kind of business you have and if you are thinking about leveraging more online or public speaking opportunities for your business. So earlier this year, I want to tell you a little bit of a story of where I come from and also how this year has changed my business personally. So as we all know, the COVID-19 has hit earlier this year, but prior to that, my wall planner was actually full of dates in there, dates for events. We were taking our business internationally, and I have planned at least 6 international events for this year. So it was January and we were planning our events, our first international event in Atlanta, Georgia. I spent many months creating our live event, and I was really excited about it. So many women were participating as speakers and attendees. And then obviously the COVID hit, and we were faced with a very difficult decision of what are we going to do with first of all, our first event in March in Atlanta, and then what are we going to do with the rest of the events for the year. So I was faced with very difficult decision of what do we do now? Well, the first thing I did was obviously cancel our event, and it was super difficult decision because I have spent many sleepless nights, many hours creating these events as an event organizer, but I had no choice but to cancel this event. By the way, if you're watching right now, leave me a comment. I want to see who is watching this video right now, and if you're looking to land more public speaking opportunities and leverage your authority online. So with this difficult decision, we cancelled our event, and I decided to host a virtual event. Now, before this, I have only hosted one virtual event in my life, and it was really difficult. So I didn't have it all figured out. All I did was put out a post to several groups, including this group, and asking for public speakers, for those who wanted to share their journey and their story. And lo and behold, a few hours later, I was getting so many comments, hundreds and hundreds of messages from women wanting to speak at our event, our upcoming virtual event. Now, it wasn't an easy task, but within 6 weeks, we turned around our live event into a virtual event. And that became our virtual Women Thrive Virtual Summit. And we reached thousands and thousands of women all around the world. We had, I think, over 300 applicants to speak at our summit. But during the process of going through the applications and looking at all the women who wanted to share their story, and they were sending me emails and messages saying, can you put me forward? I simply couldn't put forward everybody. So I had to really be selective of who will be speaking at our event, because in the end of the day, I only had 34 slots at our upcoming event. So today I want to show you quick, maybe 5 or 6 tips with you of the things that you can do to prepare yourself for public speaking. So if there are opportunities that you want to leverage in the future, if there are things like virtual summits or public speaking opportunities or events coming up later on this year or next year, that you're prepared. Because during the process of selecting our speakers, I found some really simple mistakes that women were making, and for that reason I just simply couldn't put them forward as speakers at our event. So let me know if speaking is something that you want to leverage. I know events and public speaking have transformed my business and transformed my own career. I have landed many international speaking opportunities. I have been approached by some really massive events. Actually, in fact, I am part of a huge summit later on this month as well, and no doubt we will be doing more. So, if there are any other opportunities coming up for you ladies to share your message, to put yourself out there. And even today, I could be shying away from doing this live for you, but I'm so passionate about public speaking and you ladies becoming the go-to authority in your field that I have to do this. I wanted to share these tips with you, so next time there is a public speaking opportunity, you know exactly what you need to do. Now let's dive right into it. Let me know if you're ready. Just put 1 if you feel ready. 2 if you're not ready, let me know so I can see you in the comments and actually welcome you on today's live as well. So there are a few tips that us event organizer who regularly goes through speaking applications and trying to select women to share their message and share their voice. There are a few things that I always look for in our public speaker. So the first thing that I want to know is that you have a powerful story. Now, powerful story, it doesn't have to be anything extravagant or that you have reached massive success. In fact, you don't have to be already have made it there in order to land public speaking opportunities, but you got to have a story, and your story is the one thing that you own, is the one thing that can carry you further forward in your business. So take a piece of paper, jot down some ideas of the things that you have been through, of the challenges that you have faced perhaps in your business or your life, and put some ideas down on paper. What is your story? Because your story, you can inspire people, motivate people. You can share it on social media. You can share it with your community, with your business followers. It is so important to have defined your story and figure out which part of that particular story that you want to use. Now, I have many stories. I came to the UK when I was only 13 years old, and I didn't speak English. I didn't have my life laid out for me. I didn't have a school. In fact, I didn't even know that I was going to ever finish, any kind of education, because at the time I couldn't I couldn't have access to school. So it was very, very difficult. And, my life wasn't really laid out the way a lot of people think. So that was part of my story. But despite all of those challenges, I found school, I went to college, I went to university, I set up a business at 21 years old. And now I'm just over 30, and I have a tribe of over 140,000 women. I run a successful business. I do coaching and mentoring, and you can turn things around. So when I am selecting speakers for our events, I'm looking for someone who has a story. And this year alone, I have interviewed over 100 speakers who, like I said, it was really hard to narrow down and select only 34 of them to speak at our event. Now, the next thing is, of course, social media. Social media is a powerful, powerful tool. We use social media to connect with other people in Facebook groups, to network, to put our business forward. And also, if you want to become the go-to authority, you want to have your social media polished as much as possible. It continuously surprises me how many women don't leverage social media and they don't make the most out of this opportunity. In the end of the day, it's free marketing for you. So starting with your personal profile, make sure you go through your social media profile, update all the pictures, make sure they are consistent, make sure you have a beautiful cover image, all the information, all the tags to your business pages, to your website. Because when you are networking in different Facebook groups or communities and you're adding value in different groups or putting yourself forward as the expert or as a speaker, when people land on your profile, you want them to be able to find information about you. And that's really, really important. When I first started my business, the Women in Business Club wasn't even a business that I thought of that I was going to do. But I was networking online with so many female entrepreneurs, and I would constantly be in Facebook groups because I felt inspired by their stories. I wanted to contribute something. I wanted to share my expertise with them. So I continuously networked in Facebook groups. And that helped me create my own tribe, my own community, and women who I felt very much connected with and aligned with. So those who I shared the same values or same ideals. So go back through your social media and make sure that all of your information is up to date, that you have great pictures, that you have all the information there for you. Because again, if you're wanting to land even a podcast interview or feature or as an expert contributor, you want the people who are looking at you to have easy to find information on your social media. So it's really, really important. And there's one little hack that I always see so many people make mistakes with, is leaving your old profile pictures in there. So many of us do it. I would encourage you, ladies, if your pictures are not up to date in your profile picture, make sure you delete them and make that essentially when you're networking online, your profile picture is the first thing that people will connect with. So you want to make this picture a standout picture and use the same picture across all of your social media profiles. So anywhere people connecting with you, they can recognize, oh, I know this lady, I know Lucy, because it's the same profile picture. So you want to really make it consistent across all the social media channels, that people can recognize you very, very easily. Now, another thing that I do as an event host and as someone who is selecting and giving speaking opportunities to women, I tend to Google people. So when someone reaches out to me for a speaking opportunity or expert contribution, I always Google them, right? Google is just at our fingertips, and rest assured, if you are putting yourself forward to work with clients or to feature yourself in the media or contribute yourself as a public speaker, you can rest assured that people will Google your name. So another thing that I would encourage you, ladies, is to Google yourself. Check out what information is on there. If anything is out of date, remove it if you can, because so many times, especially when I started my first business, I was creating lots of profiles online in different business communities, but a lot of that information is now out of date. And I had businesses that would feature me. Again, I need to contact them and make sure the information is up to date, that links are still leading to the right places. So don't forget to Google yourself, because rest assured that your clients and anyone who might be hosting you as the expert will be Googling your name. So put something out there for them to see, right? Update your information. Again, a lot of the information sometimes becomes out of date. So you want to update all the information on social media. So many times we leave that till the last minute. So if you're looking to land public speaking opportunities, make information up to date. Put relevant links so when people click, they can access either your website or another social media channel or your YouTube channel. Update all of your information. Now, you want to make it count. With social media, again, it's a free platform that we can all use in our businesses. So whatever it is that you are sharing on social media, you really want to make it count. So if anyone was to land on your, let's say, Instagram profile, you want to see those first 4 images really impactful, that is sharing the right information, that is talking about your story and leveraging any platform that you are on. So again, if you are preparing yourself for any speaking opportunities, or even you wanting to land more clients or customers, you want to make the more recent posts really relevant, that it talks about the expertise that you're in, and it gives them something to look at and to think about, right? So make it count. Your last social media posts, some of them you might want to make it public and others private. So that's the beauty of, let's say, Facebook, and being able to change your privacy settings. So put some public posts out there, so when people checking out your profile, they are landing on the right thing. Few more tips, ladies. Let me see you in the comments. I don't know whether I can't see you, or you simply feeling a little bit shy about the subject. Let me know in the chat box if you're finding this information useful, if you are thinking about becoming the go-to authority and leveraging public speaking opportunities for your business. I know it has changed my business, and I really want to see some amazing women putting themselves out forward for those kind of opportunities. Rest assured, there's so many women who have told me, after I have interviewed them for the summit back in March, they said to me, "Oh my goodness, the post that you made in the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs group was blowing up. You had more than 200-300 people commenting on your social media posts saying they wanted to be speakers." So I felt out of place. I felt like, who am I to put myself forward? I felt like, I will never get this opportunity. But there were some ladies who actually landed those speaking opportunities by simply leaving a comment and saying, "Me, raise your hand." So when you see opportunities online, even if there are hundreds of people applying for this particular opportunity, raise your hand, because you never know what the event organizer or the person who is putting the opportunity out forward is looking for, right? And despite of everybody else, what really counts is your individual story. What really counts is how passionate you are. So when the ladies did land a speaking opportunity at our summit, and they had, exposure to thousands and thousands of women, they said, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe, you know, your business selected me as one of the speakers, and I wasn't even going to put my hands up." And I feel like you should put your hand up anytime. Anytime there is some kind of opportunity, put your hand up, because you never know what this may lead to. You never know who will be selecting you as the expert or the author, or someone to work with, right? Because there is a chance for everybody, right? And when I was selecting the speakers, it was amazing, because there were some ladies who put themselves forward, and I didn't think, well, maybe they don't have much social media following, maybe their profiles aren't too polished. But when I had the opportunity to speak to them, and they showed me how passionate they are about their subjects, when they showed me, when they shared their stories with me, I was blown away. I was blown away by their stories and, what they have gone through. So I thought, well, it doesn't matter if you don't have a huge social media following. It doesn't matter if you haven't got yourself so established and you're just starting out in business. I wanted to put these women forward because I knew their stories would inspire anyone. If I feel inspired and almost in tears listening to their stories, then I knew that my audience would love it. And you don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to have thousands and thousands of followers online in order to land some speaking opportunities. All you got to do, and I'm going back to having a powerful story, having a story and being authentic about it, not being afraid to show up and say, "This is me, this is my story, and I own it," right? So I hope this is useful, ladies. Later on this month, I am hosting a one-time masterclass on how to establish yourself as the go-to authority in your field, how to put yourself forward, how to get more visible online, and how to land these kind of speaking opportunities. So I have left a link below in this video. Make sure you check it out. I am leveraging a brand new feature by Facebook, and that is paid Facebook groups. So if you are looking to run more trainings, masterclasses, or online events, come and check it out, because at a price at $14.99, you can not only take part and get in this virtual event and the masterclass, but you also get a lifetime replay access. You get all the information about becoming the go-to authority. And like I said, I've spent years and years in the online business. I have helped many other entrepreneurs to get visible, to become the go-to experts, to leverage the power of not only social media and public speaking and events, but many other strategies that I have used, and I have helped many other people or women do the same. And now they're growing their businesses, as a result of some of these ladies who have been featured in our Women Thrive Summit. They are now, their business are flourishing because they have been visible to thousands of audience, thousands of people of audience. And now their businesses is flourishing because all they did was raise their hand to this particular opportunity. No doubt I will be having more opportunities in the future for those who want to do public speaking. So put yourself on my radar. Come and join my event. Learn how to position yourself as the go-to expert. Learn how to leverage social media and what you need to do in order to become the sought-after speaker and the expert in your field, and without having to spend thousands of dollars on marketing or PR, because I know there are better ways of doing things to put yourself and your business out there. So ladies, if you're watching this on replay or you're watching live, leave a comment, let me know, put hashtag replay. I hope some of these tips that I shared with you have been useful. I look forward to seeing so many of you and meeting so many of you in this group in the coming weeks and months. And I hope you guys, you ladies, get to join this upcoming masterclass, because I know you will get so much value, and not only value, you'll get to experience what it's like to be part of the new Facebook feature, which is paid events, and maybe how to leverage this very tool for your own business and start making consistent passive income in your business as well. So I'm looking forward to it. If you have any questions about the things that I have shared today or the tips that I have spoken about, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to come back and answer it. But I'm really looking forward to getting to know your stories. Where have you been? What have you been up to? What has been your struggle story? And how did you manage to turn things around for yourself? So ladies, enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you in the comments. I really hope that this session was helpful for you, and I will be sure doing more lives in this group just to give you some value and give you some tips on not only how to land public speaking opportunities, but also how to leverage the online media and different channels for your business. So ladies, I look forward to seeing you in the comments. And for now, thank you so much. My name is Raimonda Jan. Make sure you follow me on social media or in, just on our website at womeninbusiness.club. And I look forward to connecting with you. All right, take care. Have a good day. Bye.